is Ipswich Marina, and that is the Cult Cafe, and that's where I'm going to have a little cheeky playthrough of the new game, the Gorgon's Loch. The Gorgon's Loch comes with a book of pre-planned scenarios, none of which I'm going to use today. I've made up a corridor from vestry number 2 and the Great Hall, all of which have spawn points, a standalone little game for the purposes of today's playthrough. Floor connectors join rooms together in any way you choose. These are the action and health point ladders which keep a record of each of the played characters, come with their own jewels that can move up and down the ladder as points are used. This is Erin Bloodborne, and on the back of her card are her special powers. And this, nor lesser, Thundershag. On top of each character are 3 life buttons which can be spent during the game. I've chosen to have enemies of goblins, wild hounds, skeletons, and the Queen's Guard. Give them a shuffle and place them ready for use. Each enemy has a number of health points, and these are represented by the hearts. At the beginning of the game, you allocate health points to each character. To do this, you roll 2d6, and the number shown is the number of health points that that character receives. In this case, 3. And for Erin Bloodborne, let's see what she gets. That's better. She gets 12, which is handy. The object of this exercise is to get the white key and stick it in the white lock, which will be placed in the last room. The setup is completed in just a few minutes, and we have the search cards, including the white key, ready for the off. So we start off by rolling 4 action points for my first character, which is nor lesser, Thundershag. Moving the jewel to the required number, we now have some searches. Each time I do a thing, be it a search, be it a movement, be it combat, be it passing objects between players, that takes 1 action point. On this particular occasion, we've searched, we've found a health file, I've upped my health and put the card to the bottom of the pack. Now let's do some moving. And another search. The Scroll of Power, a useful little tool. We'll keep that to one side. Another move, and this time we step into the Great Hall, and as we are the first character to step into that room, we have to roll a d6 to see how many enemies will spawn. And particular occasion, we get 2. The first one is Goblin number 3. That goes into spawn point number 1. And the card is put out with 1 heart on it. Goblins get 1 life. The next card shows us a Wild Hound. Again, just 1 life, but a Wild Hound does move a little faster. That should have been put at this point onto spawn point number 2. You'll see it appear shortly. I'm now out of movement points for Norlessa, and Erin Bloodborne now gets Snake Eyes, 2 points. And for the sake of it, she'll search twice. A scroll has some monetary value, maybe. That's what we wanted, the white key. Now we can really march through this dungeon to get to that lock. And that's it. Her go is completed. Now, there on the card in the top right hand corner, you can see how far each of these enemies can move. Goblins, not so much. 2 spots, doesn't make contact, but the Wild Hound, 4, he's still got another move, and that is an attack that can be put in. The cards show how many dice are used per attack. With a Goblin, it's 1. With the Wild Hounds, it's 2. The same for the characters. The mid-right, where the shield is shown, shows how many dice are rolled to defend. So the basic mechanic is now set, and the run-through starts. As they move through the game, down the corridor, into that final room where the key needs to be put into the lock. We had some Queen's Guard turn up and a skeleton. Took a bit of battling, but at the end of the day, Norlessa and Erin triumph. The key was placed in the lock, and the doors opened to the next dungeon you choose to fight. This is a great little gun. It's easy to set up, easy to play, either solo or up to 5 players. Give it a go.